Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the official Big Bang Theory podcast. I am your host, Jessica Radloff, and today's guest is the one and only Wil Wheaton. We are so grateful that he is here in studio because this guy is booked and busy. I just want to let you know what he's got going on right now. He's currently in the second season of his podcast. It's Storytime with Wil Wheaton. He is also narrating an audiobook of The Body, which is the Stephen King novella that is the basis for the movie Stand By Me, the iconic Stand By Me. And speaking of, for the 40th anniversary of Stand By Me, he's doing a series of personal appearances around the country with fellow Big Bang Theory alum Jerry O'Connell, as well as Corey Feldman. And of course, there is the upcoming Stuart Fails to Save the Universe coming to HBO Max. He can't spill a lot, but I'm going to try to see what I can get out of him for this one because we've got to know some good stuff. He also, of course, is known for playing Wesley Crusher on Star Trek: The Next Generation, but we love him here as Wil Wheaton, Sheldon's nemesis. Welcome, Wil Wheaton. It is so good to see you.
Thank you. It's so nice to be here.
Of course. And it's my first time meeting you in person. We talked for the book, but it's so great to have you in here. And I have to say, when I was rewatching your episodes in season 3, all I have in my mind is Sheldon screaming, "Wheaton!" Like that's all that I think about now.
It's such a great moment.
It's such a good line. Before we jump in to the episodes, though, I saw something so sweet on your Instagram not too long ago where you posted a throwback photo of your time on The Big Bang Theory and you said you watch it every night now.
Almost every night. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I was on tour a lot last year.
Yeah.
And get lonely when I'm away from home. I love my family. I am such a homebody. And I realized when I was on tour that Big Bang Theory is on TV somewhere all the time. And then I saw Big Bang on when I was in a hotel and I stopped to watch it. And it was, I think it was like a third season episode. And it just felt so familiar to me. It felt familiar to me as an audience member, but I also could remember being on stage 25 and I was looking at my friends and I was remembering, I mean, I could talk to you for hours about all of the incredible memories we made together working on that show, how every time I was on the set, it was the best day of my life. And it was such a joyful and wonderful time. And it really, watching the show now, it really takes me back. It allows me to reconnect in a meaningful sense. And I was remembering, I mean, I could talk to you for hours about all of the incredible memories we made to play the character. And we're looking around and like, there's Kaylee and Johnny are lifers. I'm a lifer. Jim and Melissa and Mayim are all so fucking smart and such mega nerds for the history and the deep artistic beauty of storytelling, you know, and just like was on Mad TV forever, you know, and we're looking around at these guys, you know, and just marveling at the company that we were keeping.
I love it.
And it's just rare, you know, it was a real gift. It was a real gift and a real blessing. So all the practical ways that it changed my life, it opened a lot of doors for me. It helped raise my profile so I can be the audiobook narrator I want to be. I mean, like, that's all I want to do for the rest of my life, for the rest of my career. I'll show up every now and then if someone, you know, I'm mostly retired from acting, but there's a couple of people I'll say yes to. John's one, Bill Prady's one, anybody from Star Trek, I'll say yes to them. But, you know, I'm not pursuing it. I'm so happy and artistically satisfied narrating short fiction for my podcast. And I have as much audio narration work as I want. That's right. I mean, it's wonderful. I'm so grateful for it. Awesome. And that really kind of started with Big Bang Theory. The actors, they don't need me for anything. And they didn't make me feel like I was family. They made sure that I knew that I was family. My whole life. And I really wanted a family. I wasn't allowed to be a member of the family I was born into. And it sucked. And it was a lonely, lonely childhood. And I was scared all the time. And I have just looked for people who can see me, who can see who I want to be and what my values are, who care about this thing that I do well.
Yeah.
Everybody at Big Bang Theory made me feel that way, but Bill especially.
Yeah.
I love him. He's really part of my family, and I'm really part of his family. And that, you know, we'll be friends for the rest of our lives. And I cannot overstate how much that means to me. If the only thing that came out of my time on the Big Bang Theory was our friendship, it would have been more than I ever could have dreamed for.
That's so special. And I applaud your vulnerability too. I wish more people were like you in being as honest as you are and as open as you are, because I feel like we all feel that way. You know, I want to say, when you say you feel like a fraud, I want to be like, you should never feel like a fraud. But guess what? We all feel like that. We're all trying to fit in, to prove ourselves, you know, hoping we're doing the right thing. And we never know, you know, so I'm so glad that this experience has given you that.
Yeah, thank you.
You mentioned Melissa Rauch is one of the people that you love being with.
Yeah.
You and Melissa,
you know, their points of view are valid and relevant and wonderful, but they're very different. And when they come together, they strike a harmony, right? It makes a chord that is only playable when the two of them are working together. That happened on Big Bang Theory. And that has happened, I believe, on Stuart Fails to Save the Universe.
I love
What's
that.
funny is every time we talk about it, we write SF, you know, whatever.
Oh, it
and
reminds
we always
me-
think it says STF. Yeah,
Yep, of course. I
every
know.
single time.
Same thing here. When I'm typing it out, I'm like, oh my God, this is going to kill me. It's also so funny too, because I remember you told me that you had actually pitched a spinoff when Big Bang was ending, where you would kind of continue on as Professor Proton.
Mayim and I thought it would be really fun to do a kids show, to do an actual Professor Proton kids show that would just be an online show where I would play Professor Proton, but it would be real science. And that, so like most of the show is real science. And then a small part of the show is just Will Wheaton's life.
Right.
You know, and things like that. We couldn't get anybody to bite on it. I still think it's a great idea.
I mean, listen, Kevin Sussman told me that he pitched Chuck an idea for a spinoff at the time, and Chuck said to him something along the lines of, I don't think Stuart can carry his own show.
Amazing.
Surprise.
Amazing. That's what's, you know, like a giant pool of vomit in our flowers, and is looking at, she's like, what's going on? And I'm like, sorry.
By the way, was that your real wedding ring that you wore on the show too?
Yeah.
Or did they give you a prop one?
No. This is my wedding ring, but I took it off I wore it in one episode.
Okay. Because I think it was in the clip we just watched.
And then, it's in that episode. And then after that episode, I never wore it.
Really?
Made the decision that Will Wheaton in that universe isn't married.
Oh, that is funny.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, well, we're
also that Will Wheaton doesn't wear glasses. That Will Wheaton has better eyesight than I do.
Okay, that is, well, we're going to watch another clip from 319, the Wheaton reoccurrence. Okay. I just want to keep saying your name now for it, because I don't know if you remember, you were technically the one responsible for breaking up Leonard and Penny. Did you get hate mail for that?
Which I certainly would never have done just to win a bowling game. That's ridiculous. No, I never got hate mail.
Oh my God. All right, well, let's watch it. Now I'm going to look for your wedding ring in this.
You won't see it.
I'm glad you patched things up.
Wait, is it there?
It's a different ring.
Yeah, me too.
It's always tough when the L-bomb gets dropped and you're not ready for it.
Tell me about it.
I dated this one girl, and I told her that I loved her. And she said she wasn't sure. And she strung me along for almost 2 years. It was brutal.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thanks. Yeah, I wish that she had just broken up with me right there. Put me out of my misery.
Really?
Yeah, it would have been kinder.
Well, you're up.
Oh, that's me.
Did you let Will Wheaton get in your head?
What are you talking about?
He's evil. He plays evil mind games. Did he tell you his grandmother died?
No.
Well, if he does, don't believe it. He's not above playing the dead Meemaw card. Enjoy the accolades now, Will Wheaton. But like your time on Star Trek Next Generation, your smug self-satisfaction will be short-lived.
That's a Miskatonic University class ring that I bought at a convention.
Wow. On Instagram, right?
Yeah. Or my website is willwheaton.net.
Great.
I would love for you to listen to my podcast called It's Storytime with Will Wheaton. Every Wednesday, a brand new episode of short speculative fiction that I narrate from amazing authors. Your new favorite author who you have not yet discovered is waiting for you to hear their story.
I love it.
It's a wonderful gig. I absolutely love it. It's available wherever you get your podcasts.
Well, like I said, you could sit here for hours. I would just listen to every story. So I get why you have this podcast, and congratulations. And I look forward to many more seasons to come.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks for coming.
It is such a pleasure to be here.
That's it for today's episode of the official Big Bang Theory podcast. Hope you enjoyed it. And don't forget, you can watch us on HBO Max or listen wherever you get your podcasts. And also, of course, every episode of the Big Bang Theory is streaming on HBO Max.